streaming this morning from my phone, and when I do that, I have to set it up, and either YouTube or the phone settings or something changes every time or frequently. So I have to set this up before I get it up on my stand. So welcome to my desk. It is a very cold morning. I think, whoops, what I did here, it says rotate it. I did rotate it. Let me plug this in so I get time. It's a very cold morning here. I think it was like 8 or 9, negative 8 or 9 here this morning. Welcome to my desk. Hi, Brenda. Welcome in. Let me zoom in. And we're going to do a little, hi, Jacqueline. Hi, Marguerite. Yep, it's been cold. We're going to do a little bit of Society of Idea Collectors. Let me get set up over on my channel. I have to change my account. Switch my account back to me. There we go. So I hope that you are all staying warm this morning where you are. Let me go to my live stream here. There I am. So Didi had her granddaughter on, I believe. Her granddaughter yesterday, or let's see, today is, today's Thursday, Monday, when this is Tuesday morning, yesterday morning, okay, I have to get my days straight. Yesterday morning, she had her granddaughter on, and so she did not cover too much of Society of Idea Collectors. I think I only wrote about a page of notes. She covered a tab. Journals and themes. And I think I only wrote about a page. Oh, and she started on stories. And so I need to put a tab here for January 20th. But because her granddaughter was with her, I think her granddaughter was showing the junk journal that she was doing. I didn't stay for that part because I had other things I needed to do. But I always like to catch her Society of Idea Collectors. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, Teresa. Welcome in. And Jacqueline and Kitty Jen and Diane. Hi, Diane, over in Australia. Jacqueline said, I have my binder made, but no clue what to do now. Well, after you make your binder, did you choose your contents and make your tabs? I'm waiting to do my tabs. I'm waiting till I get my haul from Pearl. It's on its way. And I believe she sold it as a tab maker, like a full page. And I think it makes tabs on various, I'm going to see what it is. But you need to figure out tabs that, like eco-dyeing or dye projects. My tabs, I've got 30 of them here. Some of them are mine and some of them come from Didi. Let me just review, because that's going to be one of my next steps in my Society of Idea Collector. I'm going to put a calendar in mine, and that's going to be where I'm just going to record little daily things that I do. It may not be daily. I may go from January 6th to, watching Didi, and January, 13th and January 20th. I may skip in there. I may not do a everyday one, but that's going to be my calendar. I find that if I include a calendar where I just note certain days that I do certain things, it's fun to look back on 5 years from now. So projects and goals, I got that from Didi. That'll be a tab. And what you do with that is you have sub-tabs. Like you could have a list of your current projects, your past projects. Maybe you could even probably have a private one where you don't share with everybody, but have a private one for your sales. Record your total sales, what went well, what went wrong, or what could have you done differently, or what really worked in your sales. Or in the same way with your dyeing projects. You could have an entire tab, and you probably do. I'm just talking. My other tabs were lists and mind mapping. These are for me, lists and mind mappings. And then I have a tab called my bright ideas. If you look in some of my journals, I'm not going to get them out now, but I'll as I'm working along and doing whatever, I think, oh, I should do that. And I'll write a little paragraph in my Society of Idea Collector, and I'll put a light bulb by it. And I'm going to put all of that information under a tab called My Bright Ideas. Stamping is a tab for me. Thrift hauls, do-it-yourselves, yard and garden, art hacks. And you just kind of accumulate information and maybe ideas as you progress, as you work along. You don't fill up your Society of Idea Collector. You don't finish it like you finish an art journal. You create it, and then as you work, you go, oh, I could put that in my Society of Idea Collector, and then you collect your ideas. It's a collection. Art hacks, experiments. I like to experiment with a lot of things. Challenges. Challenges for myself. Maybe I'm taking part in an art challenge, and then I'm going to record the result or the failure of them, whether it was a success or a failure. Sewing, and I'm talking about sewing with the machine. I don't make clothes, but one of my goals is to make some bags and put zippers in them. Decky has done several videos of those, how to put a zipper in. A little, like a pencil bag, only I think I want mine a little bigger. I want to make some bags. That's kind of a goal. Latin, I kind of want to learn more about Latin. I don't want to learn how to speak it or read it. I don't want to learn words. I kind of want to learn more about it. That's been a goal for me for several years. Questions. And this is different from the mind map questions. I might be working along and I'll go, well, where did that come from? You know, what, you know, that I can't pick out one out of my head right now. But these questions will be different from the mind map questions. Stories. This was one of Dee Dee's tabs. Ideas, how to maybe outline your stories, how to create a story, the development, and then under that I put storytelling. This one will be a private tab. It's for my channel, the ideas that I get for it, some goals, social and community. I really need to clean up my channel a little, the organization of it. Resources, I think, was a Dee Dee tab. I got it from her. Websites, libraries, dictionaries, the museums, books and magazines, just things that I might pull. I might pull something off of an article out of, at the Met. They have a lot of articles that they write. I'm going to put a link to that or talk about it. Stencils. I don't have anything under there, but I'm thinking mostly designs, things that I want to do. I could put a list of stencils that I own and maybe organize them. Fraktur is a German folk art that I want to explore more. Quotes, that's pretty self-explanatory. Wax seals is something I'm into. Drawing and sketching. Slow stitching, tatting. These are, some of them are kind of universal and some of them are just my interests, like tatting. Books that I'm reading, books that I want to read, And then I included under there, I've had books, but I changed the tab to reading, and I put books as a subcategory. What is the most recent book that you're reading? You know, just kind of keep track of it in there. Who's the author? When was it published? You might want to explore the author a little bit more. Clippings, I like to clip a lot of things out of the newspaper. Letters to the editor, sometimes those interest me. And then under books, I put fussy cuts because of the magazines. I might make fussy cuts a different category, and under that, I would techniques, what things you look for, ways to use your fussy cuts, just any information, any ideas I get about fussy cuts. I'm not talking about collecting the fussy cuts in my journal. It's ways that I use the fussy cuts or information about the fussy cuts. Where I like history books, and I like the Smithsonian Magazine. I look for that type of material with my fussy cuts. Things that you want to learn, colors, journals. I think journals is the tab that Dee Dee covered yesterday. I think that's the end of my tabs. And here I was just scribbling how I thought my tabs would go. I'm still kind of waiting on that tab maker from Pearl to see what it is. I'm not going to do anything with my contents until I get that. But yesterday, Dee Dee covered journals. She covers a tab every week. And sometimes she spends more time on it. Sometimes she spends less time. Last week she had her daughter, and this week she had her granddaughter. So she didn't cover a whole lot of, but she covered something. Let's see. She talked about what she did last week. I just jotted down. List of famous artists, your favorite YouTube artists. She was kind of talking about tabs there. And then she got down to journals and themes. Ideas, people, supplies, different topical journals. It doesn't need to be sequential. She was talking about her journal. You don't have to work in it from page to page. You can work here and there and then the center. She kind of touched on that. She did a list of themes. And then I take a snapshot and record Dee Dee's list. Sometimes she'll go through things and then she'll hold her phone up so you can swipe it. And I want to get into that swipe and make a list. Stories. Make a list of story types. And that's, again, where Dee Dee held up her, like, there's folk tales and myths and different types of stories. Things in a fantasy story was a list that she said, if you're going to cover a fantasy story, what things, and she went through several things that you would include in a fantasy story. That's kind of what she covered yesterday. So yesterday's was just about a page and a half, which is okay. This is my Dee Dee scribble journal, and I made it just to record things when I listen to Dee Dee. And if I fill this up, fine. If I fill it up this year, she won't go the entire year, I believe. She never really does an entire year. Mondays with Society of Idea Collector. It generally gets done. And if I have extra pages in here, I think I'm going to go back and listen to some of her prior Society of Idea Collector videos. But I worked on this, and I wanted to show this. I use this a lot out at my desk, and this is a writing board that was made by Sean of Lindy and Sean, Lindy K Designs, Lindy and Sean, and I bought this several months ago, and I really do like it. Because if I'm sitting at my recliner listening to Dee Dee, looks like a page fell out there or didn't get bound in. You know, it's kind of hard to write like this, but if I have it on the board, and I also want to put a clip there. I want one of those pink clips. And I had one out here. I don't know what I did with it, but I'll get one. And right now I just have this hairband that I put across here. But if I'm writing, I have to move the band. See, and then that's a lot easier to write with. So I thought I would show that. It's a pretty nice writing board. So, and then I'm just going to put that in there. I might need a scratch paper. I think I either did not get it bound or I ripped it out. And let's see, I think I wanted, I'm doing some stickers in the FIBdiggity community, and I cut them out, and this is the waste paper. But if I kind of fold this over, I can make tabs here. And of course, this is a scribble journal, so it doesn't have to be done neat. And let's write January 20th. This is really number 3, her 3rd session. And that's not going to write on there. Is it getting... That's not the one I want either. Number 3, January 20th, 2025. And I really wanted to put that up at the top here, maybe more over toward the side here. So let me tear this off. I want to welcome you in. I'll come out and join chat here in a minute. Am I going to get a hold of that paper? Come on. There we go. And I'll put it right in here. I could put it down a little further. And then over on this side, I'm going to put another one. And because this is a junk journal, I don't have to have it looking beautiful. Or it's a scribble journal. It's kind of a junk writing journal. I like to keep these out at my recliner. And I just grab my scribble journals when I want to hurry and write something down. Come on. I have to get out the pins and needles here. Sticker paper gets so little. Am I doing the wrong side, maybe? I don't know if this is a matte sticker or I don't know what side I'm pulling on here. Now I went all the way through. Hold on. I got to get the sticker off here. I think this is the release. Is that the glossy side or the... this is just scrap. It's just, I don't want to waste my scrap stickers. There we go. Why waste it when you can use it? Put it right in. And I'm going to write January number 3, January 20th, 2025. And then I can even just make little I can draw on this, is what I'm saying. I don't want to throw that away. I'll throw these things away. All right. Hold on. Let me, my trash sack is getting full over here. Okay. Where's the lid? Okay. And put this back in here, and I'm going to fold this up like this, put it like this, because we're done with that. I just wanted to show you, because Dee Dee did Society of Idea Collector on Mondays, and on Tuesdays I like to show you where I'm at. Now the other thing with Society of Idea Collector is I did this cover, and of course it's warped now because of the way I had it setting, but that warp will work itself out. What I want to do is I finally located some sandpaper, and I want to take a sheet of this sandpaper, and I bought the really rough stuff. I had to go buy some. I've got some fine stuff around here someplace, but I just want to tear a bit of this off, and we'll just leave this. Put this in my toolbox. That might be where I put the other. And we'll just keep that. Let me put this over here in my toolbox. Okay. And what I want to do is on this rough, on this, where I did the papier-mâché, it's got some rough points. And you guys are going to have to, maybe I could put it on mute, because I'm going to sand. I'm going to put it on mute, because I don't want you guys to have to hear me scratching. You'll see me work. Okay, I'm back. The idea is not to get rid of the texture. I want the texture, but there are points in here that are kind of sharp, and I'm just sanding down those sharp points. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to work this warp out. I'll put it like this, and then I'll put a book on it. It will work out. It will work out. I had it worked out before, but if I stand it like this, it gets a little, see how warped that is? And I had it standing over on that, and it was probably wet when I did that, but that will work itself out. I'm not worried about it. But what I want to do on this, I want to do Tree of Life. And what I might do is put like tissue paper or something on this, or even a napkin, but I want to put a mold of, they call them bas-reliefs, B-A-S-R-E-L-I-E-F, of different animals. And on here, I haven't done the back yet. See, I'm still working on this. I still have my other Society of Idea Collector. This is one I'm getting ready following Dee Dee's her way that she's doing her new Society of Idea Collector. But what I do here, I'm not going to do the same thing that I did over here. I think I'll put fabric here, and I might put paper, Tree of Life, animals. I want this all to be Tree of Life. You know, I worked from the Metropolitan Museum of Art. But yeah, I'm going to finish working offline, working some of these. There's a few sharp points in here yet. I learned about that papier-mâché. This is paper towel. This is paper towel with glue and something else. I followed a recipe to make papier-mâché. And it's a learning process. But I am going to use this. I am going to use it as my next Society of Idea Collector. And I've been getting all my, I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be my 5th Society of Idea Collector journal. And then I have that scribble journal, which kind of will probably go in here. Maybe I'll keep this. It was pretty well made shambles of it, but I'll put this aside. I'm not going to work on this anymore in the stream. I just wanted to show you what I'm doing. All right, let me come out and let me turn the fan toward me. -9 out, and I'm sitting here sweating. See that? Whoops, I'm knocking some stuff over here. All the sandpaper stuff that I got off of here. Sanded all that off. It's kind of interesting powder. Let me get a towel. Hold on. And let me get a paper. Any paper, Mary. Doesn't matter. Just put that underneath of my... You can't see, but I got it under the edge of my table here, and I'm going to push this off so I can put it in the... That's this stuff. Looks like a piece of paint there. I don't know if I can get that off with my ruler or not without wetting it. Yeah, there we go. And let me throw this away here. Oh, I don't want to throw the pen away. I want my needle. Give that back to Penelope. Okay, let me come out and look at chat. I've got Penelope here. She'll keep us company. I want to welcome you in. Thank you for sharing your Tuesday morning with me. Those of you who've come in, let me refresh chat. It's 20 after 6 Central Time here. Let me go back in and get all messy. Just hold it a minute. And let's get all my putz house. I'm working on I'm going to quit calling it a greenhouse. I'm going to call it an arboretum. We're going to work on that a little today. Scissors. Push this up a little more. Maybe my camera down a little. Hold on. Oops. What did I do? Did I go toward the ceiling? I flipped it. Hold on. Again, a view of my ceiling and of my shirt. Let me zoom in. Hold on. There. Okay, maybe that. Aw. Hi, Becky, little Bernadette. Hubby has selective deafness, I'm sure, but we are in bed. It's 10:20 p.m. here, and he did take his hearing aids out. The dog, however, is deaf to all sounds except for the pantry door. She's 16. Aww. Yeah, little Bernadette is Becky's dog. Little Bernadette. I'm surprised that she's still around, Becky. Gave you guys a ride, didn't I? Yeah, I stream from my phone. So, you know, one of my goals is to get my webcam set back up. But, yeah, I've got a lot of goals. I don't know when that's going to happen. Let's see. Messy Palette is here. Hi, Kimberly. Welcome in, Kimberly. Hi, Leah. Arlene is here. Hi, Arlene. Welcome in. Jacqueline's here. It's strange with no sound. It's like a silent movie. Well, you wouldn't have wanted to hear the sound because it was very scratchy. It was very scratchy. I was using a rough sandpaper across that surface, but it smooths it down enough for me to work on it. I'm not sure that what I'm doing is going to last, but I'm going to try it. And if it doesn't last, I'll change it, you know. This is kind of one of my experiments with papier-mâché. I'll put that as under my experiment tab. I did have some papier-mâché left, and put it in a Cool Whip container. And Debbie Epps happened to be in the stream when I was doing that journal, and she said, freeze your Cool Whip container, what's left. And so it's sitting in the freezer. My brother's probably peeked in there to see, what's that? It looks like cottage cheese. Why is she freezing cottage cheese? What is she doing? But he knows me. I put it on, I kind of have a side of the freezer where I put like my bagels and bread and stuff like that I keep. And then he keeps, I don't eat, he buys meat once a month, and, you know, he'll stock it up in the freezer. I don't eat his meat because I just kind of quit eating. Every now and then I'll eat red meat. If we go out and I want a hamburger, I'll eat red meat. But I don't eat it daily like he does. All right. Arlene is here. Leah Bannon's here. Good morning, Leah. Angie. Hi, Angie Brown. Diane, Arlene. Becky said she may go back to bed in a bit. That's okay. She said she had a bad night with her stomach. And then one of the new smoke alarms started chirping out in the bonus room. Doesn't that drive you crazy? When those, they chirp until you get a new battery put in them. It just drives you nuts. I think I had about an hour of sleep. Oh, Becky, you certainly are welcome to go get the rest of your sleep in. Thank you for coming in and saying good morning. Kimberly popped in. Becky said, I'm hoping Scott and Greg are sent home early. We can get as much as 3 inches. Oh, really? What are they having there? Are you having snow or... Oh, see, I I know that doesn't sound like much, but for here it can be deadly. It can be deadly any place. If that's snow, and you know, people, even here in Nebraska, people forget how to drive in bad weather. It can be deadly any place. I like to be, that's why we went out last Friday. I kept putting it off, and finally on Friday we had to go. We just had to go and get everything, all of our shopping and all of our necessities done. I had a few other things I had to do. I had to go to the bank and stuff like that. Get all that done, and then when it gets like, it was like a -8, a -9 here last night. It's gonna warm up this morning into, I think, the single digits, but it gets cold. I want to be in here where it's nice and warm. Let's see. Angie says, Aunt Beck, stay warm. They called off school today down here because the temperature is 17 degrees. Yeah, it's cold out there. All right, I can't go up any further, I don't think. This is where Becky popped in. I'll show it on Friday before the sale if I get it. Let's see, what is she saying? Jacqueline said she was going to show something in the sale. I'm not sure what. Have faith, Angie. Everything is just the way it's supposed to be. And Teresa popped in. Angie's here. Messy palette. Aw, Jacqueline said she really needs friends today. Well, Jacqueline, hugs to you. We're your friends. We're your friends, Jacqueline. Jacqueline likes to put us in the background while she's working. She gets up early. I don't know, she sends her family off early, but are you sending them out today, Jacqueline, in this cold weather? Arlene is telling my brother to taste that paper mache. It might be yummy. Well, it's frozen. I gotta thaw it out. It's in the freezer. Brenda said she uses shredded paper, animal bedding to make paper mache. I also freeze leftovers if I have any. Yeah, this was just an experiment that I did on the fly with paper towels. I do think shredding it is probably, or even buying that paper mache that, and I keep forgetting his name. His last name, I think it's Adrian Taylor. He does a lot of really cool paper mache. I like to watch his channel. And then there's another lady that does paper mache, and I can't remember. I will have to focus on paper mache one time, and I'll share with you the channels that I watch. There's a lot going on with paper mache. I just, I haven't played around with it too much. She says, nope, everyone is home today. Well, that's where they should be, Jacqueline. It's a little bit, she says, but I'm still up and at it. Yeah. It's when it's cold like this, even though you have, your kids are at home, your hubby's home, but it's good to know that they're home safe and sound. They aren't out in that bad weather. And when I say bad weather, I mean cold weather. Brenda says, I just got Bo out the door. Where is Bo going? And have a cup of coffee in hand. It's too cold for me. Bo and his crew have to show up, but won't go out until it reaches 25. So they have to go to work, but they won't be working outside until. Doesn't he do something with the electric lines and everything? He might be an essential person. Hi, Joyce. Welcome in, Joyce. Yeah, Bo works for the electric company. We appreciate we have the South Central Public Power District, and I'll tell you, I'm appreciative of them. It's nice to be nice and toasty and inside where it's nice and warm, and in the hot weather, my brother got central air conditioning finally, and in the hot weather, it's nice to be inside. Yeah. So they won't go outside until it reaches 25 degrees. Yeah. Well, that's sensible. It's still cold. So what are we going to do next? I want to work in the Junk Journal January. And, yeah, let's just see if I can't do some prompts here. I kind of set it aside while I was doing that scribble journal. Let me get junk out. I have several packages of junk here. Let me get it beside me here. And then I did find the, however, I'm not doing much with it. Let's see. That's just some fabric. I did find the clock face here, but I don't think I'll use it with this. I'll use it. I'm thinking about making a tray out of it. I'd have to make sure all these little pieces are either taken out or hammered down. Well, this tray, I think I would have to maybe secure it in there somehow. This is wood pieces. It's nicks in the wood. It isn't, there isn't any, there's no staples in this. It fits in there pretty securely, but see, the clock went like that. But for a journal, for this on there is kind of bulky. But I wanted to show you that I found it. So this is my junk journal, and I haven't bound it. I'm not going to, I think I did prompts 1 and 2. Let me get I found my prompt list here that I just took a photo of. Go to my gallery. So I did the cover, I did the envelope, I believe, and the tickets. Penelope, I'm going to put you back up here. I put Penelope in the Putz house. She says, help, she put a house on my head. No, I'm putting you in the house. Because I don't have room for everything on my desk. Whoops. Well, I got out of it. Where was it? Recent? I'm looking for my screenshots. I think it's in screenshots. My list. Here's Dee Dee's list that I did screenshots of her prompts. I'm looking for the list. Here it is. And I should now print this off. Maybe I will. I can't do it here because I'm not sure my printer's set up in the... My printer is out in the kitchen. So we've done the cover. That's this. And I did the inside of the cover and the back cover. And I'm not going page by page. I'm bopping around. Here's the envelope. I don't have anything in it. But there's the envelope. And someplace in here I did those crazy tickets. I did a ticket page here. So I am ready to do one of the other prompts. I've got 17 to choose from, or maybe 18. The prompt today is map. Map. And I have maps around here, but I don't want to, I want to find, I don't want to go hunting right now. Sealed, reveal, fabric, bright, fragile, neutral. Let's see what I can do for neutral. Let's pick a page. I'll put this up here. We'll pick a page in here. I'm just going to pull a page out to work in. I have to put the journal back together. We're going to do, what did I say? Neutral? Neutral? Neutral. We're going to do neutral here. Well, let's see what I have for junk. The idea, I think, is to use junk. And I got packages. I've got this. This is not really neutral, but the inside of it is kind of neutral with some print showing through. Maybe I'll tear this off, a segment of this. Tear enough off here. This was, something came in this. I think this was the scoreboard that, I want to say the scoreboard came in this from Rhonda, but I'm not sure. Oh no, I had this, I had wrapped myself the gift up in Wisconsin. And, oh gosh, I don't know what date I wrapped it. And I unwrapped it on one of my streams. So I had that wrapped gift, a gift from me to me for like 8 years or so. All right, I'm going to tear this right about here. Just tear this down. Let's get my ruler. And I'm going to use the inside and call it neutral. And then I'll do some other neutral things on it. Alright, now let me get my page. Should I just work on the outside instead of working on the inside? Let's do that. So let's tear it. We could leave all that yumminess, put something behind, and leave that yumminess. Or maybe just leave the... Let me tear this, though. Let me tear it. You never quite use everything up, do you? All right. So that will go back in the bag. And then I think I'm going to put this down. Now, could I leave? This is talking about prepare a unique setting. With sunny weather, I served my antique tea outdoors on the second floor deck. I feel like I'm in a tree house. What does this say? Oh, I like the girlfriend wisdom. Let's put this like this. And that's kind of neutral in there, sort of. So I want to put this down on here. Up a little. However, we're going to get rid of some more of this so I can handle it. Come on. And I'm going to leave a little in case I need to move it around. I can always trim off. I kind of like how jagged it is here. And I like this girlfriend wisdom. And this says the quilt rack. I might put something else over that. And this is torn, and I got a bit of a, it says kissed. Kissed. K-I-S-S-E-D. And I'm going to use glue stick. I'm going to use glue stick. So I know I'm going to go around this, down through here, and this. I'll just have to kind of go up. We'll see about that. I'm going to take this off. And we're going to use my glue stick. Welcome in. If you're all at home and outside of the cold weather, those of you who have kids at home, you could probably do some art with them, bake cookies, make it a celebration. Make it a celebration. I'm sure, I think Angie said that they canceled some of the school in her area. because it's so cold out. Make it a celebration with those kids. They'll remember it. All right, let's put this back down. Right down here. Now let's get my bone folder out. And I'll probably have to put some more glue down in that. And yeah, what did you do here? Let's put glue on this. Let's see how that works. It isn't going to be perfect. I probably didn't need to put glue out here. I don't think I did. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that so fast. Now, let's see what else is in my bag that I can use. These can go back in. I'm done with these. Save it for another project. I got enough of it. Hold it like this. And let's see what's in here. Oh, I see some neutral stuff. Here's a tea-dyed envelope. It probably came from Jacqueline. What else is in here? I think this is some Jacqueline stuff. This is some of her stitching. And this is all stitched down, I believe. I kind of like it like that. Is that Jacqueline's? I think I put some of her stuff in here. Probably got it out and didn't know where to put it, and I put it in the bag. I kind of like just using this. I think this is Jacqueline's doings here. I'm calling it yours. SHIT booklets. Scrap booklets. Scrap. Let's see. Scrap. S stands for scrap. What does H stand for? Scrap holdovers. Scrap having interesting themes. Oh, that's cool. Scrap having interesting themes. I love that. I love that, Jacqueline. I'm going to write that. Scrap having interesting themes. I'm going to point an arrow to it. Jacqueline, that's cool. And it's neutrals. It's neutrals. And then down here I got girlfriend wisdom. And that goes with scrap having interesting themes. The quilt rack, I think I'll just leave that. I kind of like that advertising there. And here it says kissed. K-I-S-S-E-D. We're going to leave that. I'm going to tear it around it a little there. All right, so how am I going to put this in? Am I going to staple it in? Or am I going to glue it? I think I'll staple it. Let's see, this opens up somehow. Let's cut the scrap. Scrap having interesting themes. I love that. Yeah, I think I put some of your stuff in this because I was separating stuff out, and I just had to get it off my desk, and I just put it all together, and I use it. I eventually use it all. Look, this might be a better. This is another one. This has got a bottle though. I guess it goes like this. Bluebird pearls. Well, I like the one I have. Scrap having interesting themes. Yay! I'm going to trim this. I'm going to trim this off, and I'm just going to throw this scrap away. Or I could do a scrap having interesting themes. Transparent. I call these transparent art journal pages because it's put in between the transparency there, the transparent packaging. But I have so much of this that I'm going to throw it away, what I'm cutting off. Yeah, there just comes a point where you have to throw some things away. Unless you do like Jacqueline does and does a scrap having interesting themes, but we're going to toss it. All right, so this is going to go here. I love it there. And let's open up, oh, let's see, maybe this is going to be, well, it could be an inner page or it could be the back page. I'm going to leave it as the back page, and I'm going to put it here. I kind of like that though. That could be underneath. Let's staple. I got my little mini attacher here. There we go. Now I could actually put something underneath of here. Let's go back to the package. What do I have? I don't want to do another. Here's one of her flashcards. That's neutral. Another envelope. That's mine. Let's pull Jacqueline's out. Let's pull this out so I can see what I have. I should probably put it in a bigger bag. I like this, but I guess I could put it like this. But I'd like to put it like that, but then I cover up this. I'm going to tear this. If it didn't get glued down, it's going to get torn off. And we'll do something in here. Part of that got glued down. We'll leave it. Let's see what else I have. This is Jacqueline's. See, it's really pretty cool how she does these. I think this is, you can actually get inside of it. I'm not sure. But that's pretty interesting. Well, here's some scrap. Well, I like this. I like that. And then I can carry that over. I think I found what I want. This is one mine or Jack? I think this one's mine. Kind of got a mix there. That's Jacqueline's. Kind of got them all mixed up together, Jacqueline. I need a bigger bag to put this stuff in. Scrap having interesting themes. Come on, get in there. There we go. There's some other stuff down in here. There was a bunny rabbit. I don't know if I got that from her or I kind of like that. think this is mine. I remember that. Got some fussy cuts here. Oh, I'm not going to go through all of those. Let's stop there. I like the bunny rabbit. We're going to put this, I think I'll put it here. Whoops. Put it here. I can turn that off, save my... Put it like that, maybe. Or I don't really need that. Yeah, I do need it. Kind of like that. This draws the color up from... This really isn't neutral, though. But he just kind of sits in his own world there. And I covered up the kist. Put it like that. And put this... I'm going to bind it there, so... Put that in there. Or put it like that. Put it like that. And then maybe just draw around the... Alright, that's what I'm going to do. Let me... Well, here's a piece of vellum. I think this came from in Happy Mail. Put it like that. I like that. What does this say? Oh, those are just numbers. All right, let me put these things back before I spill them all. Oh, I got a jug. That's kind of neutral. I like that there. And I'm going to leave the quote wrap out there. Oh, and things are spilling out of this sack. Get back in there. I'll come back to that when I'm on my next page. I need room to work. Here's a butterfly. I don't like it. I'm gonna make it, trim it up a little here. I need more of a wing. Span there. It's done out of a book page. Oh, it looks better on this side. Could put that butterfly down there. I don't like it there. No, we're not going to put the butterfly on it. Let's move along, Mary. Get one page done. And I'm just using my... I shouldn't have put that on there. Come on. Oh, it's folded there. Let's tear that off. We'll have more scrap. Ooh, I like it on the inside. We'll save that. It's sticky. Put that there. I like the texture of that. I like that a lot. And then this is vellum. I think I'm going to have to staple that. We'll see if it'll glue down. Whoops, I guess it goes this way. That's the back of it. Do you guys ever glue vellum down? I know if it gets wet, it'll curl. We'll see what happens here. Got to get the right side. And then, oops. I should have put that first. Now let's take this up. Things are falling, as I don't like to get too much out on my desk. I want to put this in here. Oh, I love that. I like that better. I love the inside. I'm sure she meant it to be on the outside, but it soaked through to the inside. Really cool. This is one of Jacqueline's coffee dyed or tea dyed, coffee dyed probably, envelopes that I tore up, and this is the inside of it. I'm gonna put that right up in here. Now, let's glue this down again. Take that off. Put that back here. And then my bunny rabbit, I could use the white. I like him facing this way though. Yeah. And then I'm going to put the vase. I think I was going to put it down here, but I think I like it up in here better. And we got a scrap here. Put that there. And I didn't cut out the inside. I'm not going to, am I? Yes, I am. When I fussy cut, sometimes I don't bother cutting out the inside until I actually use it. And Dee Dee will paint things like this to match what's the background of it, but I'm just going to trim this white spot off, sort of trim. And we will have our neutral page done. Today is Tuesday, so Kathy Berg and Colleen come on after me. Beth Schuler will be on later tonight, and I'll have to get out my list for the rest of it. Yeah, I like that. Maybe now that I cut it, I'll put it off over in here. I need to get my glue magazine out. Actually, I could use this side, but I like this side. It's still neutrals. And be careful when you glue the handle down. Don't tear it off. This is a little bit stronger paper. It's book paper rather than the old newspaper. Sometimes when you glue fussy cuts, cut fussy cuts out of old books, and you do something like this, if you run your glue stick over it, it'll tear it. Now, where was that piece? I actually am thinking about putting that down here to make it look like it's sitting. Yeah, I like that there. Like it's sitting on a table. Now, what did she call that again? Arlene dropped a link to Jacqueline's channel. Let me pin Arlene's comment with the link to Jacqueline's channel, because I am using Jacqueline's, what did she call that again? She told me what it stood for and it went in my head and out again. Hi, Tina. Good morning, Tina. She says she loves her a good acronym. Scraps having interesting themes. I love that. And you know, I think I want to, let's do this. Make a tab here. Make it look like a tab. Oh, but I'm covering up my... No, I'm going to leave it. We're going to write. We're going to write on... Can I write on this with my permanent pen? Where's my cap? We're going to try it. I'm going to save this. Oh, look, there's some fabric. Oh. Where are we going to put that? Here. Can't mix that up. Yep. We'll put that there. I want to see if I can write on this with my, if it'll, let's try it here. Yeah, I can, if I don't rub it too much. So we're going to write scrap, and we'll put a C-R-A-P, having interesting and themes. And I'm going to put this came from Jacqueline at Lovely's Crafting Lodge. And I'm going to date this as 1/21/25. And then I want my little rabbit to stand out just a little bit more. Where's that pen? My Sharpie pen. I had it here. That's not the one I want. We'll try this one. I'm just going to outline. No, I guess I need the thicker one. It's not showing up very well. Did I glue him down? I didn't even glue him down. All right, wait a minute. We didn't glue him down. And I probably should write the prompt maybe down in here and go back and write my other prompts on my... What did you do? My bunny decided to curl up on me. Now I gotta put him back in here. And I got this as a die cut from somebody. I don't have bunny die cuts like this. So this bunny was probably sent to me. I don't know if that came from in Jacqueline's things. It might have come out of one of her packages. And we're going to date this, or we're going to write the theme, Neutros. And 1/20, 1/25. I guess I dated it over there, but I think I'm going to call that done. Well, no, I'm not. I want to put... I think I'm going to let it hang a little. Do I want it to hang a little? I think I do. And I don't think the glue stick will hold it. I'm not sure if the tape will hold it, but we're going to give it a try. And welcome in, everybody. Let me refresh my chat. I get into making this stuff, and I almost forget you guys are out there. I almost forget you're in here. Brenda says, Kimberly, I'm doing better. Less pain in the leg, making the pain more tolerable. They can do the injections every 3 months. The doctor says when they work, they last 6 months, if you're lucky. So she's crossing her fingers. Becky says, I'm currently watching my tea kettle, wishing it would come to a boil. Becky, you know a watch kettle never boils. You know that. You cook, you. I know this never works, she says, but one still has to give it at least 2 or 3 stern looks. And I imagine a stern look from this Becky would make any tea kettle boil. Becky says, boil! It's time to boil! I love you, Becky. Aw. Becky says, I'm not putting up with this cold water thing you're doing to me. Boil, boil, boil. I'm really liking this page, to tell you the truth. It's really kind of a cool junk journal page. And I had a pen out, but I don't know what I did with it. I might have put it back. I ate popcorn last night. And what did I do? I can't remember what I did. Watched some videos, I think. Oh, I know what I did. I watched the inaugural stuff. We won't go into that here because that's a whole nother topic for another channel. Except I will say I'm interested. I pray for my country a lot. We'll just go that far and end it there. Okay. This is in the way here. There we go. Is it still? It's in the way. I need to glue. Either rip it down. I don't want to rip it. We need to glue this down underneath. There we go. I need to trim. Well, I think I need to trim this. Right there. And right there. And then I need to cut this. I'm loving it. I still feel like I need something up in here. Something that will fold with the, I guess maybe this. That could go up in there. But that, well, let's try the tape again. Let's see if it'll work. About like this. What did I do with the needle? I know I didn't give it back. All right, Mary, you can start throwing some stuff away, maybe. No. I could put my sandpaper on there. It's a neutral. Well, maybe I did put that back. This is scrap. It's going to toss. Poor Penelope, she's got a house on her head. What'd I do with it? Here it is. And it starts right there. This is a piece of fabric that it was white, and I threw it in walnut ink. And that's how it turned out. So there's a neutral page. I'm going to call that done. Thank you, Jacqueline, for the scrap having interesting themes. Oh, you know what? I need to move my camera down a little. I'm not... You guys probably was all out of frame. I like that. Now, let's see what else I can do. So I've got neutral done. I need a tuck spot, embossed, antique, hidden, trim. I brought, what did I do with it? I brought it in, the trim that Kimberly sent me. I brought it in. Here it is. Let's do Kimberly's trim. Of course, I dropped everything. Hold on, everything's going to fall. What fell? My glue sticks here. Got glue sticks. A package, extra package of glue sticks. Alright, I'll keep this out. These are my scraps of my pages. Yep. All right. Sorry about that. We're going to do trim, and I'm going to use the trims that Kimberly gifted me at Christmas. And I think I'm going to do them on this side. I need to cut. I was going to let it hang, but I don't like it there. I'm going to trim that off. Okay, we're going to do our trim on this side. And let's dig in. let's see, I could use the wide, and this is white, and I'll probably staple, probably put a little tape runner in here and then staple it on the end and put, we'll figure it out. Rickrack, seam binding, let me get it all out, see what I have here. I love this little blue. This is going to go in my stitch journal. It's perfect for my stitch journal. This is hem facing, that'll work. Maybe some of this rickrack, the red. And this is cording, kind of. Do I want that? Pink gold. All right, let's see what I have here, what I picked out. She had it so nice and neat in there. And I'll have to get the others back in there. Let me set it aside. And I'm going to open it up. I probably should have some rubber bands, but maybe I'll get my painter's tape at the ready. And I like to save this, the advertising from these. There's my scissors. And of course, I'll use this for other things too. I'm just going to use a strip of these in here, or maybe a couple strips. If I can get all the plastic off. Where is it? It doesn't want to come off. There we go. Throw that away. I'll turn my phone off, save the juice. Put that back over here until I'm ready for the next prompt. So, and I'm not going to worry about ironing it out. Now this is all about her tea. And this is a vacuum and sew shop. This is the back of this is the inside of a needlework magazine, a local needlework magazine. And I think I want to put this right in here. Right there. Now, I think this opens up though. So we can put it like that and make a tuck spot. Cool! Very cool. And we might put an image in there. Let's do one here. Let's find an image to put in there. And I'll do 2 of them, one on each side. And we'll put an image. And we could actually do the trim and the tuck spot all in one, or we could make another tuck spot out of, let's cut this one. Let's cut it the same size. Very cool. Now, I want to save this for other stuff, and this is going to go in, maybe that'll go in this journal, who knows. And I'm going to use a little bit of painter's tape to hold this together. And we'll put it back in the box for another day. And Kimberly says, but I meant you to use that on something for slow stitch. Now, let me get this off. Let's just put it like this so I have it the next time. So I've got 2 here and they open up. And what I'm thinking is I can, after I get them put down, I want to find an image to put in there. Let's look for an image right now so I know how far apart. Let's see what I have. Let's get out another. I have another sack of stuff here. Let's explore. Let's explore what I have. Did we say bubble was one of the, we could use this for the bubble page? This came from Giovanna. I could probably cut this down and still use it as an envelope and use this. We'll see. We might do that one next since I've got it out. I'm looking for an image that calls me in here. Let's see what I have. Got a piece, stamps. I think these are Christmassy. Oh, here we go. There's something in here for sure. These are Tim Holtz. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. I like this. Some floral. I like the butterflies. I'll have to get out the postcards. I have some postcards, those French postcards. And I put them on sticker paper. No, those would go good in here. I'm deciding what image I want to use. Ooh, I like the album. There's a map. There's a map. We'll save that out for the map page. All right, let's put this back in. I think I bought this at Hobby Lobby. It was, all right, let's see. Hold on. Ooh, I like this too. All right, I gotta stop though. Let's save these out. Put this back for now until another page. Otherwise, I'm going to have too much out on my desk. I'll save that fabric scrap out. So what I want to do, I kind of like the album. And if I make a tuck spot, see, I can tuck it in. But I don't know if I want to tuck that one in. Let's see. What else do I have? I like the alphabet. We could do more than one. This could really be, I might make this the tuck page and do a trim page with the other and just do tucks in here. Let's see if I do it. If I put it like, I was going to put it vertical, but I'm thinking if I put it horizontal, I can tuck it. This would have to go inside. Come on, open up. Inside like this. Right? And then I can tuck in here. Do I want to do it that way? I don't know. I think I like it better vertical. And put this one. My hands are getting in the way. open up this one. It doesn't want to open up. Hi, Pam. You haven't been to Hobby Lobby in years? Well, I do go, but I don't enjoy it as much as I used to because they sure change things around. Let's put it like that and like that. So I need to, let's see, I think I even need it closer because I want it to tuck into here. I want it to tuck in like this. Get in there. Get in there. You're being stubborn. I want it to tuck in. And then I want this side to tuck in over here. Like that. So I can put these side by side. Almost. I think I can. And then tuck my things in here. So let's put these side, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a little tape here and here and here and here. And then I'm going to staple. Let's see. Let me mark. I got so much stuff out. Let's see. Let me get this organized a little because I'm going to knock everything off if I don't. Put those up there. Put these in a pile. My bone folder. My tape. This tape I'll want. Pen. Sandpaper pen. Okay, scissors. All right. So what I want to do is I want to open it up. And I want to mark under this, right in there. Right in there. And then I'm going to bring it over and mark here. And of course my tape is already in my way. And maybe up in there. Okay. So now I just want to take some tape, and the tape is just going to kind of stabilize it until I put the staples in. I'm not going to, I could probably use Fabri-Tac to put it down, but I'm going to staple it down. And this is just going to hold it until I staple it. I don't trust the tape to hold it long term. And this is going to be a tuck. This, I think that we have a prompt calling a tuck page. This will be the tuck page. And I'll use that other trim for trimming. One more maybe. Right there. So I want to open this up and maybe the first three. Take off the first three. One. Two. In there. Three. Give that pen back to Penelope. She says, I don't like this house on my head, Mary. All right. So this is just kind of be a hold until I get it stapled down. And I think I'm going to staple underneath so the staples won't show. All right, now the next three. Will be in here. And then I'll tuck between here and here. I could also tuck. No, yeah, I think I'll use it. This, yeah, these really aren't necessary. I could just tuck something little in between. We'll see. I'm still figuring it out. Kimberly gifted me this for Christmas. Thank you, Miss Kimberly. I won't use it all in my junk journal, I promise. I use some of it for slow stitch, but I am going to use it. She also gifted me, a year or so ago, maybe 2 years ago, a whole ring of fibers, really nice ones. And I might use that when I do the back of my mom's quilt. When I do my slow stitching on it, I might use Kimberly's. I've been saving it for a special project. And that might be the perfect special project for Kimberly's threads that she sent me. It'll mean something to me. All right. So right in there. Only a little closer. And this could actually, oh, it's not going to come up. We'll leave it. I got a little spot up here. It's a junk journal. Spots are okay. Okay, so now I'm going to take my stapler. Let's open up the page. I don't like that spot, though. I'm going to see if I can't take this up. Spots aren't okay. Let's move it up a little. Like that. That's okay. So now what I want to do is take my tiny attacher. Well, it'll show over here, but I'll probably do something on that other page. Where's my tiny attacher? Hold on. I'm going to have a craft lunch if I'm not careful. So I'm going to put a staple. Am I doing that right? I want it like this. Right there. And see, that'll be hidden. And oh, did it go in there? I have a hard time seeing where it didn't go down. Yeah, get a staple remover. Where's it at? Ow. What happened to my staple remover? Did I not put it away? That's what happens when you don't put things away, Mary. Just making sure it didn't get switched around in the drawer sometimes. I don't see it in there. Mary. It's probably in my... I'm gonna use my tweezers. It's probably in my desk box. I got tired of stuff being scattered all over my desk, so I started putting everything in a box. Now I can't find things when I want them. I want to remove this staple. It's this one. Well, maybe I don't. We'll just leave it. It's not coming out, so I think it's in there. Put that back in the drawer. So now we're going to do this one. Get in there. It's hard to get it underneath of the camera. Right there. And this one. Right in here. And then we're going to switch it around. And see, the staples are down hidden underneath. I'll probably have to put some washi tape, or maybe I'll put my trim on this side. Now I'm going to staple these down and put the top. Just throw the little scrappies away. They get in my way. So I want to be sure that I staple up above the curve here, because I'm going to trim this off. Get to it. Up in there. And this one. Get in there. In there. Two more. Oh, I knocked something off. Kind of stapled that down. I guess that's okay. I'm going to leave that one. All right. Now, let's fold this and trim around the corners, because I want it rounded. Trim this one. Oh, I need to keep that out. So now I can tuck. Let's start with the alphabet. I might have to put something to hold it down here. Maybe let's see. I'm thinking I can tuck it in there, but I need maybe even a something from here to here. Should have folded that up, shouldn't have I? And let's see, what else do I want to put in there? This one. That one's wide too. The butterfly one. The butterfly one would go good in there. There. Now, will that be enough? I'm thinking I need to. There's my page here. I need to put something to hold it there and there. And I can still take them out. So what do I want? Maybe if I find something thin enough, something like this, only not these. Let's put these away. this. If I put this across and tape that down, that'll keep that from coming out. And I can still pull it out if I want. Cut that in half. Cut it in half by hand. Let's put these away. And I have this little guy. I think it's a shield. We'll see. We will see. Ruler. Good enough. I'm just going to cut this in half. So I don't need it all. I don't think. I could use more of the red, but I think I like putting this. Let's move this up a little. Put this like this. And open up my page. Let's take these out for now. Kind of like that. Put these back in. And these won't, this might slope. Well, no, I think it'll be fine. It's not going to go down any further. I'll leave it like that. And then, so they don't fall out on this side. Where's my other half? There it is. We're going to put this one up here, like this. And I'm going to leave the border here. I kind of like the border sticking out. But I think I'll bring it down. No, right there, right about there. Well, maybe, yeah, maybe right about here. Yeah, I'm going to get it crooked if I'm not careful. No, it can't slide out this way, and it can't slide out that way. They might slide around in there, but I can pull them out if I want. Let's see how they stay. We'll see if that works. Now I need to do something with the rest of this. I don't know if I want to do any more tucking. Let's get out my scraps again. Let's see what I have in here. Let's get out maybe that envelope that Jacqueline dyed. And that would make a nice tuck spot. Yeah. Does it open up? Yeah, of course it does. Except I almost love the inside of it. Oh, I love the inside more than I do the... I love the inside more than I do the outside, Jacqueline. This might become a... No, it won't become a... Isn't that cool? This will become a something on its own. Let's see, what else do I have? Another envelope. I have another scraps. What did you call it? Scraps that... Scraps having interesting themes. Got some more of that. That bottle kills me. It goes like this. And then that's upside down, but that's okay. I could make a tuck spot out of that. I kind of like it there. What else do we have? This is too cool to... Too cool for school. Too cool for school, Jacqueline. I got something hanging off of my sleeve. A lamp. And these are my Tim Holtz. What else do I have up here? I have that maroon paper. Let's see what I have in here. What's this black? I think this was fussy cuts. I don't know if I want to get all of that out. Oh, I have those numbers. Just keep that out. And these are little inchies that I did a long time ago. So coin can be tucked. Some stickers. I'll keep those out. But I'm not sure I answered my question of what to tuck in there. Let's look at that other package. Fun to get this stuff out and just use it up. I've got some more Tim Holtz stuff there. I should probably try to close that up before I spill it. Ooh, I like this one. Oh, and I have those stickers. Let's keep those out. This has to stay out. This has to stay out. That has to stay out. This has to stay out. Oh, look at that. Lots of cool stuff here. There's a lot of neutros. Here's a cluster. Yep, I think I want all of this stuff out. I think I've gone through it all. We'll just keep this. Let's see, I think I'll keep this one out and this one out. These I'll use later. Yeah. I'll put this back. I get too much on my desk. We'll come back to these. They're cool. I'm sure I saved them for a reason. So I think I'm going to use this as a tuck spot or a flap. And I think I'll staple it down here and here. Do I want to staple it though? I don't know if I want to staple it on the back, but maybe I'll put a tuck in there and put this over it as a flap, and you can open it up and pull things out of there. That's how that's gonna go. And I'll trim that edge off. But we've got to open up my page. Oh, I've got a lamp here. I don't want this lamp image. It wants to be a part of the page, Meri. No, it's not going to be. So this is going, I can put that on the underneath. I can actually tuck that in there. This is going to go down here. And we're going to revert to the staples again. And this time I'm going to staple here, 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 up here. So I have a little tuck spot. And then I'm going to put this over it. And we need something underneath of that. Because I want this to show, but I want something under that. Maybe I should leave it. So you'll flip and you'll have something. We'll need to do something across here. So, ooh, I don't know if I want to use it though. That cool envelope. I don't know. I don't want to use it. You know what I have is Mrs. Walnut stain paper. You can put that on there. Yes, that's what I'll do. And then trim it off. Where's my glue stick? I lost my glue stick in all this mess. There it is. And I'm hoping that this glue stick is good enough to hold all this down. I'm going to put that on the top. So we're going to glue. Where's my magazine? This is fun. Fun way to use Jacqueline's things. I've got another order coming from her. Should be here soon. And I've got coming from Pearl and from my friend in St. Louis. I had a friend down there who passed away. And my friend who sells things down in St. Louis sold some of her things to help out the family. And I bought some fabric and I think some floss. I don't know what else. I bought some things from her. And this is going to have a gap. But I kind of like a gap there. We're going to leave it. Now, let's trim. Oh, I glued down. That's why I put the glue book there. We could bring that over. I kind of like bringing that over instead of trimming it. Bring it over. This could be brought over too. And make another flap pocket page. That's what I'll do. I don't trust the tape for pocket pages. I don't trust the hold. We'll do it here for now. And then I'm going to have to trim. Let's get this out of my way. Junk journaling is really fun. It's fun to find creative ways to do these pages. Let's see, I don't want to tape it up at the top. Now that I'm doing this, I'm having a lot of fun. It's 8 o'clock, 5 till 8 here. I've got another hour. I think I'll do the trim page. And I don't know if I'll have time to do that bubble page. Maybe I'll do the bubble page next. I think I saw a prompt that said bubble, and I want to use that silvery bubble envelope that Giovanna's stuff came in. So this will be a flap here. And this will just be glued down, taped down. Maybe a little glue. A little glue down in here. Where I didn't get the staple or the tape. Okay, now I need to trim by folding. Oh, I need to put that, well, I need to trim first. Just fold it like that. And I need to trim. I might be seeing me work on this week. I'd like to get caught up. It'd be nice to get this done in January. I was going to call it a January, it's January all year journal. The rate I work. Now I can save that for something and put that back with my scraps. Now we need to find something to tuck in there, that flashcard, maybe. Did I pull it out? Pulled out these other little things. But we need to put this way. And we can even use this as a closure, kind of. No, we can't, because it's going to come, I don't want this poking out. So I think I'll cut that off. It's in my way. This means I want to cut this one off. No, we'll leave that one. So we're going to put this right here. And this will be a flap, and it'll open up. And, you know, I should put something there. And this will get stapled. Cool. Where's that flashcard? Let's get out that flashcard. Jacqueline's dyed a flashcard. Oh, I got a man. I can put him on that side. I can put him over here. He fits perfectly. Where's that flashcard? I'm going to have to pull the envelope out. That's a... Come on. This would almost go in that journal. This is another one of her scrap pages. I'm going to leave it out because I'll wrinkle it again if I put it in there. So I'm going to use this as the tuck page. Let's put something on here. What's on the other side? Her. cluster. Hold that. Put it over on this side. Put something there. Kind of like that in there. Maybe down like that. And it kind of goes compass. This was a cluster that I made. Cluster and buttons. And then I could write that same theme. Scraps having interesting theme here. So we're going to do that, but on this side, we're going to put this here. I need something to go down there. Let's see what I have. One of those black strips. Find one here. No. If you want it, it's not around. Let's see what I have. A strip is what I want. I could just use a tear of that pink paper here on the background. This. Smooth all this off. I'm gonna tear. That means what I'll see over here, that will be fine. I could fold it though. Yeah, I like that. It goes clear over here. It straight. And this is not torn straight. So let's tear it straight here, if I can. And let's glue here. And fold that down. Now, I don't think glue will hold, so I'm going to staple again. And I think I'll make the front of the staples go here, which means that I'll cover this up, but I was planning on doing that anyway. And where's my cap? I should put, when I take the cap off, oh, I guess I did put it back on. I need to tear. I need to do some more staples. I need to get in there. I don't think I'll be able to reach, but maybe I'll put a piece of tape there and staple here. Do you ever hunt for things on your desk? You know it's here. Now where's my tape? I had it out. Here it is. I'm going to put a piece of tape here just to hold it down. And I've been giving Penelope the pins back. And I could put a piece of tape. To kind of stabilize it. And just let this fall right in there. And then I want to staple this over here. We want to tear. And whoops. I'm loving it. I am loving it. So now I want to put a couple staples here just to keep this, even though I put tape there, I'm going to put a couple of bottom staples in here. I like mini attacher. I love this little mini attacher. Thank you, Laura Vasquez. Gifted me this mini attacher, and I do love it. So there, now we want to put my man on here, and we can glue this down. And we're going to put him here, and I want to put that metal. I don't know if I want to put that on here. We could put him up higher, and maybe put a quote there. Or maybe put him down and put the quote up there. And I think I was planning on putting this over here. Let's do that first. No, let's do this first. And this I'm going to glue down. Scraps. They're taking over me. Let's get rid of some of these. I'm going to keep that one. I kind of want to work in this. It's 8 after 8 here. I'll come out in a minute and look at chat. I get into doing this, but this page will be done. This is my tuck page and what? Flat page was our folder page. I'll have to look at the prompts. I don't know what I was thinking on this side, but no, it's all my tuck page, I guess. This is my tuck page. Because this is a flap going this way. And my tucks are over here. and in here. I'm hoping I might put a bobby pin embellishment there. Let's put him down. I've learned to put my lid on my glue stick because it can I'll move it over a little. It can get gummy if you don't close up your glue stick. Now I want a quote there. Oh look, I saved this out. I think I'll put that there. I like that there. I'm going to staple it again. I think I'm out of staples. I don't know if I can put my hands on my staples. Is that the bag? Well, order some more. I think I got another package of them someplace. I think this is empty. There we go. Keep those numbers out. I think I got these from Mitzi or something very similar. No, hers was advertising. This is my little mini attacher bag. Load up my staples here. Always have to stop and do stuff. And that will flop back. My glasses slide down my nose. Is that not fitting on there? Do they not fit? They're Tim Holtz. They're Tim Holtz. How come they're not fitting? They're not fitting. Do they go inside? They don't fit on the inside and they don't fit on the outside. I have trouble. They should fit better. Am I doing it right? I have to put them in here. And then this thing slides. Does it not? Is it not sliding? Am I doing it wrong? Yeah, I was doing it wrong. I'll put it in upside down. Doing it wrong, Meri. Leave it to Meri. Hold on, let's put 2 or 3 of them in there. I eventually figure it out. This thing wants to snap at you. Putting them on the other side, I think I was. I'm going there. Tim Holtz staples, they should be fitting in. I think I can get 3 in. One more, come on. I'm using my mouth to open this box. I just want one more out of there. Now I'm gonna have to. Close that back up. Put that back in the bag. There we go. Put this away right now, so I'll have them for the next time. Figured that one out. Had to stop, and I kind of like that flap there. And I think I need another staple right in here. Okay, now I have this number tape, which I really like. I think I'm going to put it across there. It's got a string on it. And that kind of covers up the staples. I don't think I want to do it here. We're going to put this here. I think I'll staple the bottom one down. There we go. I'm loving it. This is my tuck page. This tucks in here. I could put something up in there. Not my map. The coin. I like the coin. The coin needs a special spot. I have, if I can put my hands on it, it was floating around this morning. I picked it up and threw it. I don't know what I did with it. I have some of that of course when I want it I can't find it. Hold on. I have it here. I'm still looking. Maybe it's here. That's vinyl. Well, I could use the vinyl. It was clear transparency that I had on the front of that journal. What I'm looking for. And I had it in my hands this morning and I said, oh, I don't need that. Now I want it. Okay, well, I guess I'll just have to give up my search. It'll come flying at me when I don't want it. I could use a baggie though. Here, let's use this. Let's use this. Want something transparent. And this just happens to be at hand. Let me close this bag or I'll have them all out on the floor. I don't think that'll fit in there too good. It'll fit if I make a pocket out of this. Another tuck spot. That coin belongs in here. See, it'll go right in there. There. And I can get the coin out if I want. I don't want to. I like it right there. And this, oh, I kind of stapled that down. Shoot. Meri. I didn't need to staple that down. Where's the staple? It's a junk journal. It's okay to make mistakes. I need to find my stapler. I'm sure it's in my desk box, but I don't want to take the time to go dig for it. I need to get that desk box and put it out by my desk rather than in a box behind my chair. Throw that away so I don't step on it. Where else did I staple it? Here. I really did staple it down. Put staples in there and have to pull them all out. Another one? Sheesh, Mary. Where is that one going off to? Here. It's kind of hidden in there. I'll have to put some tape on that. Come on, get out of there. I want my flashcard to come out. I want it. It's a tuck spot. It's not a permanent spot. It's refusing to come out. Throw that away. Step on them. Now I can take that out and restaple this. And I can still get my coin out if I want. And I may need to do I want to leave that? I think I do. I think that's good. This goes here. Now, let's flip this. And this flips this way. I need to mend this with some tape. There we go. I'll come back to that page and do something else with it. All right. I think I'm done. So this is my tuck page. It's actually a flip and a tuck. It's got several tucks here. I could put something in there. What do I want to put? All I have left are my stickers. I kind of like it, family. I'm going to leave it. I'll come back if I want to put something there. So we did the bunny page here. This is the inside. This is the first page. The inside I haven't used, and this is the back page. What time is it? It's 8:30. Let me come out and look at chat. Thank you all for sticking with me this morning. Chat filter. Top message. I was going to do the trim page. And I want to do the bubble page. Chat filter. All messages. Brenda says, I'm listening and prepping for a study. I'm supposed to lead at 10 with Bo. Home yesterday, my brain turned into Monday instead of Tuesday. I'm not ready. Watching Mary's more fun. It's a way to put things off, Brenda. I'll be your excuse. You better get it done. Becky said it goes in the bottom part, not the top. Becky spied what I was doing wrong. I should have looked at chat. Becky knew what I was doing wrong. Yeah. All the time, Mary, my creative time is a constant search and find game. Yes, isn't that the way it is? Kimberly says, stay warm. Take care, Arlene. It looks like Arlene had to move along. Kimberly says, very pretty. Sorry you lost a friend, Mary. What, did I lose a friend? Let's see. What did I say? I lost a friend. Oh, from my my Stitch friend. She passed away. She passed away right before Christmas down in St. Louis. Yeah, I was talking about I bought some Happy Mail. I have a friend down in St. Louis that kind of runs a little sales site on Facebook for just their cross-stitch people. And the gals, they sell their patterns on there, and they'll sell fabric that they no longer want, or threads, or anything stitch related. And she gathers that all up and prices it, and we kind of buy from each other. And the gal that passed away, I bought some of her things that she had out there, and I guess it'll go to the family. That was the friend that Kimberly was saying, sorry you lost a friend. Yeah. She was a nice gal. She had a lot of health problems. She was in and out. And you know, I just hope she's in a better place where she doesn't suffer like she suffered here. I wish that for everybody who suffers. Well, I don't wish you died, but Cynthia's here. Hi, Cynthia. Tina's here, or was here. I'm kind of behind in chat. Brenda says, same here. Kits, less raw products to create with. Fabric, yarn, thread, taken over by party supplies. They already have a large party section. Now it's huge. Becky said, hello to everyone coming in. Thank you for greeting everybody, Becky. She says, I'm trying to clear my table off a bit, and I've gotten sidetracked into making cards for the goodies Steph sent in the loaded envelope swap in Beth's group. So, yep, when you start cleaning, you find all that cool stuff, don't you, Becky? Brenda says, the Hobby Lobby I go to has taken a lot of craft stuff out. Yeah, they have. I am so disappointed. BADIC stuff like pens, markers, glue are still there. And the last time I was there, they had added a pet section where they used to be papers. Oh, really? A pet section? Well, I think they're trying to shake things up, but I think they're losing their, I don't know, they've lost me. Well, they haven't lost me totally. I still go there, but I'm not as happy. Let's see, what else? Arlene had to go. It seems like Marlene, before she left, it said, it seems like handmade is being discouraged by the mass making industry. Well, you know, I kind of agree with that. Pam popped in. Cynthia McCoy is here. Arlene says, Cynthia, there's one up in Knoxville, but it changed and went mostly kits and pre-made stuff. Yeah. About cleaning, I'm going to kind of, what I have behind me, I've sorted out stuff that I know can go upstairs, but I was watching K3N and she was talking about take things that you know you're going to use right away and keep those up and box up the others. You want to use them, but you're not ready to use them now. And that's kind of what I've got boxes behind me yet that I need to do. I need to say, okay, I will probably use this soon. And this, it may be a while before I use it. So I'm going to put it in there and I'm going to get it out of my way. I've done pretty good behind me, but there's still work to do. So I think that's kind of my next step. All right, let me go. I think there's a prompt. I think I can do, let's see. Cover, envelope, tickets, emboss, tuck spot is the one I just did, but I thought I saw bubble. balance, unfold. Here, 19 is bubble. I don't think I'll do bubble here because I've got, but I do want to document this is the tuck. Someplace on here. Maybe in here. Maybe I need a tuck. These go in my Society by Dick collector. I want those. I was going to work on the Putz house. I put it in the title. I didn't get to it. I need a scrap of paper. Let me grab a scrap over here, maybe. What's this? No, that's too thick. Let's write on here. Just make a little, put this away. Tuck. Prompt. 01 21 25. And of course, I'm going to put it like that. That's gotten into his hat. Let's put it down here. Whoops. I put the staple in, but I moved the paper. That's good. Maybe one more. There we go. All right. So I want to do the bubble, but I don't think I want to do it on this signature. I think I want to grab my signatures here. Let's just grab one out. Of course, I've loaded stuff on top of everything. Where are my signatures? Scrap. Here are my pages. Let's just grab one out of here somewhere. No, skip that one. It's falling out anyway. And we'll put this one. We'll put this one back inside of it. I haven't bound these yet. Probably by the time I get to binding them, I'll probably bind them Coptic style, I think. But for the bubble, what I want to use is this. So it's going to be a padded. This was a Christmas. This was Christmas. I'll put it right on the back here. So let's open this up. I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to use the bubble wrap, but I can use the impression. I think I can pull the bubble wrap off of it. And I'm going to have to cut. This won't tear. I'll have to cut it. And what I want to do is grab a hold of the bubble. I don't think I want the bubble padding, but I think I can tear it off. I got to get a hold of it. I think I can. I gotta see. I may not be able to. On the papers, I can. I think. Depends. I may not be able to take that off. Yeah, here it comes. Gotta get a good hold of it. Come on. Yeah. Probably giving you guys a eye strain there. I want to get underneath of this bubble wrap. I'm hoping that it's not all glued down. I'm hoping that it's just glued down from a little. I'm hoping I can get inside of this and tear. I'm not sure I can. Sometimes you can. This, I don't know, this may just be heat set. So I may have to use the bubble. We'll cut a section off here. Get it more manageable. I'm going to try one more time, and if I can't, I'll just use the bubble. I guess it's all glued down. So I'm not going to fool with it anymore. And I don't think that my tape will hold that down good. I'm going to do it on this. And I don't know if glue will hold it. So how am I going to... the other thing I could do is do a print. And I'm not sure I want to do that. I wanted to use just the silver, but it's not coming off. Sometimes I can pull the bubble wrap off of the base, but this must be heat set down in there onto the silver, because it's not coming off. So my question is, what am I going to put on here to make it stick to there? I think I'm going to try tape. And, yeah, we'll try the tape and see how it works. If it doesn't work, we'll go for another thing another time. I don't want to spend all morning on it. So I'm going to do this Becky Ben style. Only I'm going to put 3 in the center here. It's not a huge bubble. It's not huge, so it'll add some volume, but that's okay. All right, now we're going to... And actually, my curved corners, I can curve this tape, and it will bend when I take it up. I can put a dart in it and put it around like this. And curve it. Well, except for I want to do a Becky Ben, so we'll tear it off. We'll tear it there. I think I'll curve this one. Just put a little dart there And that paper will tear off when and we'll put one here. And we'll do a bend in here. Sort of. And we'll come around. And we need another one. Hold on. It's sticking to my finger. And around there. Okay. So I want to put this on here, and it doesn't matter. This will be the side that I'm working on. Now, before I do that, though, do I want to staple stuff on here? Let's get out that. Wherever I put it. Down below. That I want to use. I could put some stickers, some pretty girls on there. Let's try that first. Come back to these. That's going in there someplace. Try the stickers. Well, the stickers are going to be stuck on there after I cut it. So I'm going to save those out. Maybe I should. I want to put something in the center before I put that down. I haven't decided what. I'm going to save out those stickers. Oh look, there's that's acetate thing. I'm going to save those. Put these back in the envelope. These stickers were certainly worth the price. Got them off of Amazon, and they're KNAID sticker sheets. They're really cool. And I used them all in a journal, and I still have more. Get it in there. Why isn't that going down? Well, I don't want to fool with it. I want to see what I want to put in the center. Of that. I kind of like this. The Adventures of Carsoda, a painting book in story form. I kind of like that. There's some washi tape. Yeah. And some scrapbook paper. I'll come back to those. Of course, everything falls out of the the folder I had, and you stick the folder in by itself. All right, I think what I want to do before I tape this down, I want to maybe put almost want to cut this in half. I'll use my old scissors. And I'm just going to eyeball it. These old scissors do not cut fabric. They'll cut the tape, but they won't cut the... These hardly cut it. Now, as long as I have the paper on here, it won't gum up my scissors. It doesn't have to be even. This is a junk journal. Now, I'm going to put this in there, and I think I'll have enough to go there and up on each one, I think. I might trim this just a teeny bit. Widthwise. And do you want to staple it? I'm going to put that tape on it, so I think I will get an idea of where I want to put this. Probably right in the center. And that will not reach. It'll reach over here. Maybe. We'll see. Will it reach? Just, yeah. Now, I can put this down. So let's do that next, and then I'll put my other stuff on there. And of course I dropped the other tape. Put these back and get them off of my desk. What time is it? 8:52. If I hurry, I'll get this page done. Get my phone off of the desk. Did I put my phone folder back in there? Let's... Now I want to take the tape off of here. I'm not sure the tape is going to hold this bubble wrap down, but it does have tape when they seal it with tape, so hopefully it will hold it. And then I want to do the Becky bend around the ends here. I call it the Becky bend because that's who I learned it from. She learned it from somebody. She keeps telling me and I keep forgetting. But to me, it's the Becky bend. This one's going to give me a issue. And yeah, this one up here, I think. Come on. And then fold those down. These are sticky. You pull out the center ones, and then you kind of take your and I'm going to put it right in here and press down. It might be a little off, but we'll see. Where's that other one? This one. I think I got them all. And then trim this. Go fold it and trim it. Today is Tuesday, so Colleen and I've got 4 minutes here to finish this up. Colleen and Kathy Bird come on next. Becky says, I will put you up on Greg's TV so I can lay on his couch in his room. So I may doze off. Dozing off is perfectly fine. I understand. I doze off a lot. I don't get out to watch as much as I want. I try. I really need to. I want to watch more. I did watch Diane the other day. I did catch her, and I watched Paint Girly. Not Sunday, but when she was, what was she doing? Oh, she was felting an ATC. Now, if I hurry, I can put those stickers on, hopefully. Of course, I got it upside down, so I'll have to... Maybe I won't hurry. Maybe I'll finish this. Well, I got 3 minutes. I wanted to put washi tape on here. And I'll cut that loose edge off. No, maybe I'll leave it because I need every little space I have. And the bugs are going to be flying downward. Okay, that's okay. That bee is flying down. Whoops. And then I'm going to cut it here. And put this one this way. And that will just fit. It's kind of crooked in there. So we do it this way. Yeah. No. I'm going to leave it and finish it. I don't think I'll come on tomorrow. Sometimes I come on Wednesday mornings. We'll see. I've got a lot of other stuff I need to get done. So maybe I'll pick this up again Thursday. This will be the bubble page. I'm planning on putting tape around the edges here of this story. And putting some pretty ladies on there. Right now, that's my plan. So, what did I do? Did I work in the junk journal all the time? I'll have to go back and see what did I start on. I want to get my other page out here. course, everything's up on top of it. I want this one I worked on this morning as my thumbnail. I think I'll leave it open like that. And we'll just use that as my thumbnail. I'll probably get this part. Maybe I'll bring this bubble trouble down like that so that it'll give me a good layout. We'll just leave it like that. Okay, everybody, thanks for coming. It's 9 o'clock on the dot. Move that down a little. I want to thank you all for bearing with me. Becky said in St. Louis. Wait. It goes in the bottom left part, not the top. Oh, that was I think she was telling me how to do my stapler. Have a really great day. Stay warm. Stay safe. Don't go out in this horrible cold unless you absolutely have to. And I will probably see you Thursday morning. I might do a standalone video in between, but I doubt that I'll come on live. Have a great day. Bye. Go watch Kathy and Colleen. Bye.